and welcome back to my playthrough of Adventure Island. So yeah, there were really a lot of comments who want me to continue at least this very first adventures. Some of my patrons are even fine seeing me or want me to continue to play this, so really curious to see how this will turn out. But yeah, I think without further ado, let's get back to the game. I think there weren't any major goofs, which I didn't catch on camera actually. So yeah, let's get back to the game. The idea for today, and we only have 2 more days actually, is to build the shelter here. I think that's really a must, and I think there's no reason not sending who bear to stare with a skill rating. Then we can use Jamie McMullen maybe to discover something else. But yeah, I think let's stick to the plan. So he will go here in order to try to build the shelter. I think we are now at 4. We need 2 more. So he needs 2 more successes actually. So he's rolling 4 dice. Yeah, we can choose. And we only need greens. I mean, come on, this should be really possible. Oh, wow. Okay, that was definitely something. Nice job. We have to discard those. I'm not 100% sure if we discard those here. So maybe I should add, I don't know, 4 more to this. Maybe there's on the other side says something. Whatever. If we overachieve, then we get something additional. I don't know. At 6 more. Okay, we also gain 1 fatigue. So I have to fatigue his highest skill, which is this one, but really hopefully we don't need it anymore. I think that's fine. Then we flip this card over and we bring card 105 into play. Okay, let's flip this card first. Your shelter affords you little protection. You'll have to find some better place, but it's enough for short rest. Okay, for an action we can basically discard 1 fatigue, and this isn't a safe shelter. Keep searching. So we have to, pretty sure we have to find something then on the island. I don't know, maybe a cave or so. But let's not forget, I think then we can really get rid of those because there was no real benefit to it. He's still here, I believe. Oh yeah, I think he can take his action there. And then we have to bring out card 105, which is actually light a fire. Okay, I think, yeah, that's what we need. A roaring fire would be lovely and would let you cook food. Okay, nice. So we can discard 1 wood there. We still have 1 wood on our camp. That's great. Then we have to roll skill, and if we are successful, flip this card over and bring card 106 into play if it is not already. Okay, maybe this is the torch then. I mean, it has to do with fire, so I think that's good. That's really nice. So I don't know, let's slide everything over. Let's bring all the actions here, so we don't need those dice right now. Good results. And oh, he still has 1 action. The thing is, he just lost 1 die here, to be honest. But why shouldn't he do it actually? I mean, there's still 3 dice. It's definitely not the worst result, but we still need food actually. But okay, food can be hopefully gathered by Jamie McMullen. So yeah, why not? Let's have him sent here to the light of fire. Roaring fire would be lovely and would let you cook food. I think I already read that. Okay, so we are rolling. No, it's his knowledge. Oh, what am I thinking? It's the head. It's the knowledge. Susie needs to go there. So I think then no, let's not waste the action there. It's really a valuable action. Maybe we should really continue here. Discard 1 food. Whew, tough. Maybe we should do that anyway. He's still rolling 3 dice actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's spend the food. We cannot afford to further give him more fatigue markers. So he will now roll 3 dice. And yeah, we are looking for yellow. Yep, that's the case. And whoo! Was spinning endlessly. Almost like Inception. And yeah, basically you may draw 1 place card and place it face up. So yeah, let's see what we get. That sounds intriguing actually. Near the coast you find a dark hole. Okay, could be a bear in there. In a cliff. Inside it is completely dark. Oh man. Okay, for the requirement we have the torch. Okay, that makes sense. and for an action we enter the grotto and then bring card 199 into play. That's, I think, all the adventure cards that belong to adventure number 1 is a 1 in front. The first digit is a 1. And 99 almost sounds like the final card. So it has to do, it's only me talking now, it has to do with the game end somewhat. So I think maybe that's it. But still there could be, I don't know, dangers waiting for us there. So, but yeah, we have to bring it also into our line. It's a really huge line now. But those were his 2 actions. The problem is he's really badly injured, to be honest. So I'm not sure if I like that or not. So I think Jamie, oh no, she was Jamie. Sorry, I keep doing this. I don't know why. She's black, he's red. So sorry for the confusion here. No, Jamie is still in camp. So I think, yeah, we need food. So she will go to the search for food action, and keep in mind she gets a bonus. Always a nice thing. So yeah, let's roll, I think, 3 dice. And again, for each yellow, yeah, we get 2 food. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's terrible. That's really terrible. She gets 1 star experience marker. That's something, and she has to do that again. Otherwise, we are really toast, I believe. Oh man, so that's already her 2nd action. Oh, I really had plans with her. Oh, what are you doing to me, game? Okay, that's more like it. Cool. So she gets 4 from here. Oh, that's very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and she gets 1 free because of her special ability. So we are at 5. But I think now, when all 10s have been taken from this card, discarded. Okay, and then she goes back to camp. So again, we get some table space back. Isn't that nice? Huh. I think then we really have to light a fire here. Otherwise, we have to flip this card and then bring another card. So there's still a lot to do, actually. Okay, let's go here. Her knowledge is 4, so she will now roll 4 dice, but we still need a yellow. The good thing is she has 1 of those experience markers, so she can re-roll her all the dice pretty much if she fails. Again, we need 1 yellow. We have to spend the wood here, so it goes back to the reserve. Okay, good enough. I really don't like those dice. They're really, really jumpy. But we made it. If you roll, yeah, we did. Flip this card over, and we bring yet another card into the play. If it's not already, it's not. And oh wow, here we have the campfire. You can finally cook hot food. This makes preparing meals much easier. Swap any number of meat and fish for 2. Oh, okay, that's much better, of course. Now I see the difference. If you don't have the torch, roll 1 die at the beginning of the day. If you roll red, the fire extinguishes, and you must flip this card over. Oh, you must be kidding me. You must be kidding me. I think we still need to bring out card 106. And that says more light. A torch, of course, will help you in the dark. So it was not on the back side. And maybe it will scare wild animals away. Okay, the prerequisite, we have to have the campfire. Right now we do, unless it goes out. And then we need wood. And then we need another skill test, and then we can flip it over. Maybe. Yeah, I think then we have the torch. Pretty sure about that. Again, I have to rearrange my display a little bit. And Susie still has an action. We can gamble now. We can go to the beach, draw a flotsam card, and hope for some wood. So far, we really have found a lot of wood. The problem is, because I have found so much wood, I'm sure we will, I don't know, find some food, which is also cool, apparently, but maybe not what we are looking for. So the basically safer bet would be to go to the jungle and roll our strength test. We only have 2, but again, she still holds that experience marker, so we can roll again. Worst thing that can happen is a snake bite. Not quite sure what it does, actually. Again, I haven't really seen those cards, but I think, again, that's the better deal. And we only need a green, so that's 50% on each of those dice. Yeah, I think that's the better deal. So let's go to the jungle, the mighty jungle, and hopefully there is no lion sleeping. And we are rolling 2 dice, and we are looking for 1 or 2 green. Better 2 green, I think. Let's go for 2 green. Wow, she's a star. Amazing. That's really cool. So 1 wood and 2 wood, and we bring those immediately to the camp. But that's already the end of the day. So everyone comes back home. I think Hubertus already was. I think it was Hubertus, or was it Jamie? I think it was Jamie. And yeah, I think we have to eat. I think right now, again, there is no reason not to eat something. Yeah, that's still fine. We still have 2 more food for the next day. We have our wood. I think that's okay. Again, we will start with Hubertus. He's red. Don't forget that. So let's see what the next hazard card will be. Oh, that's ants. You never suspected that these little creatures could cause so much grief. Discard half of the group's food rounded up. Oh, and here fish and meat would not be affected, but we can roll a test, and yeah, it's him. So he will roll 3 dice. Again, he has 1 token, so it's only 3 dice, but for each success pretty much we discard 1 fewer. So we only need 1 success actually. So come on, this should be possible. No, don't you think? I think we can roll it here. Yeah, that's fine. So 3 dice, and we need 1 yellow. Perfect. Awesome. So we are not losing any food. Great job, Hubertus. So this card is out of here. And I think then again we start from left to right. So it's Susie again. So what do we get? Ooh, mosquitoes. Again, that buzzing. There's no escaping these little pests. Okay, skill test, which is also free, but we need to roll a 6, or we get 1 fatigue. Don't really like that. So yeah, let's see how good she's rolling. Red. Awesome. 2 6s. I need you in my Arkham Horror sessions. Awesome. Wow, they're really on fire now. And yeah, we don't get any more harm. And now we come to the very last hazard card, and that's Jamie McMullins. And oh, same thing. It's ants again. Same thing. You never suspected that these little yeah, this card. Same thing. Really same thing. So she's now rolling her skill value, which is still a 4. And again, we only need 1 success. So 1 yellow. Oh, awesome. Good enough. Okay, I think that was a very cool night. But again, this was our last night. We have 1 more day left in order to win this game. Wow, really feels very close. And before we forget, actually, we have to roll for this one here. If you don't have the torch, we don't. So we have to roll a die, and if we roll a red, it goes out. Oh, this really looked... Oh man, are you kidding me? Okay, so we are not losing our campfire, so we can pretty much go to the more light action. And right now, Jamie has to go there because she's rolling 4 dice. So yeah, let's send her here. She's black. We have to discard 1 wood, no matter what. We are rolling 4 dice, and again we are looking for a yellow result, and yes, that's pretty yellow to me. Awesome. Okay, cool. We have discarded this. If you roll, we did. So let's turn it over, and that's a torch. Nice. Fire doesn't only give light, it makes you feel safer too. At night, you may also use... Oh, those stars when rolling for hazard cards. So pretty much the same special ability as Hubertus. But that's... Okay, depends on who carries the item. I think someone can carry the item. And the campfire cannot extinguish. Okay, that's nice. I think it says it here. I think she still has 1 more action, if I'm not mistaken. We have the torch, so I think it's about time to move to the grotto. Near the coast, you find a dark hole in a cliff. Inside it is completely dark. I have no clue. But anyway, let's bring her here. We have the torch. We have it. So I think, yeah, we have to give it to her, actually. So it's no longer on the display. She's really now carrying the torch. And yeah, for a final action, we will enter the grotto and we will bring card 199 into play. So let's see what it says. There is hope. This sounds promising, guys. The cave shows signs of habitation. It seems quite safe. Wow! Congratulations! You have successfully completed the first part. You are one step closer to success, but there are many more wonders to be discovered and challenges to be overcome. Flip this card, okay? Why not? Okay, that's nice. So there are some clear instructions now. We will bring some of the cards to the archive. 103. What was 103 again, actually? It was the shelter. Okay, so the shelter is now out of here. And 112, I think maybe something we haven't discovered yet. I don't know. We basically bring a lot of cards to the archive, and then if you're ready for a new challenge, continue with Adventure 2, which is pretty much the setup card for this one here. So second adventure, stop, take the cards from the second adventure until the next stop card. So then we are preparing stuff. It's similar to Time Stories to that end. Where, again, the instructions on those are relatively clear. And I think that's pretty much the end of my playthrough of Adventure Island. So I think this was a rather short episode. So maybe let's have a look at some of the other components which you haven't seen yet. So I think, again, this is a huge puzzle. This is pretty much only the standard adventure deck. I don't know, that's 100 cards or so. I cannot recall. But apart from that, there are still additional decks which you really have to open. So we have a curse pack here, for example. I think there is more to that. Then there is a bridge pack. No clue what this is doing. You see, they're not even unpacked. We have a cave pack. We have, maybe I shouldn't show you this, it's a pirate pack, and then there's more, a hermit pack and a horizon pack, and I think that's all. And I think apart from that, there are still a lot more of those tokens. So there's leather or hide and some other. We haven't seen fish. A lot of new hazard cards will come into play, new places to discover. So I think in that respect, the game really has a lot to offer. Apparently, I'm pretty sure replayability is close to 0, unless you're really forgetting stuff. So I don't know, if I would play this game in 6 months again, most of it I would have forgotten it, I believe, at least. And of course, there is some randomness in some of the draws you are doing. So I think you can replay to some extent, again, depending on who you're playing it with, maybe with a new group, and you are basically, I don't know, keep your mouth shut when the others are playing. I don't know. But again, it's really a campaign story-driven game, that's for sure. Again, I will stop here. I will let my patrons decide if they want me to continue. Again, I can put it away, no questions asked, and then the rules are pretty clear on what to bring out for the second adventure. I think you're not carrying over anything, so anything like this torch here, only if really the scenario says you start with a torch, then you have the torch, for example. So it's not really a legacy style game in that respect, for example. And I think even you can even do that with other characters in the next scenario. It's really up to you. At least this is how I understand it. But again, I'll let you choose. Maybe I will play something in between. There is still already my giveaway entry open on Patreon. So if you want to join or want to support the show on Patreon, then absolutely feel invited and free to do so. Really appreciate your support. Maybe a huge shout out to one of my patrons today, who's Leroy. Not 100% sure if I already sent a shout out to him. So again, thanks so much for your support. Really, really appreciate it. And yeah, again, if you want to win a copy, check out my page on Patreon and then leave your comment. You will find the instructions how to maybe enter the giveaway contest here. And it's relatively obvious. But again, if my patrons say continue playing, then I will continue to play. It's really up to them. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed my little playthrough here. I really hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye-bye.